What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Cowboys Global Cast. We are DC4L. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. I'm here with my road partner, my road dog. Autumn, what's popping? How you be?
Going on? Happy Monday. What's going on? DC4L. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all gotta be feeling kind of good or something.
Man, we gotta get it popping because I'm telling you, man, even though it is preseason, you gotta get happy and excited about the things that you saw. Man, listen, we here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on Autumn's Facebook. Subscribe on our YouTube and Twitch. So when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. And man, hit the bell so you know we here, man. Hit the bell. Bow. Go ahead and hit the bell. Man, we gonna get this thing started. We got a lot to talk about, some interesting developments, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this, Autumn. I mean, you've made it short about it, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts, man. I'm
Everybody
definitely
buckle up. Buckle up.
Hey, we're gonna get this thing started. We'll be right back a little bit after this. Man, I'm telling you, listen. So the Dallas Cowboys' first preseason game was in Seattle. We played the defending NFL champion, Seattle Seahawks. We won that game 17-7. Joe Milton was the leading passer of the game for us. 12 of 15, 107, one touchdown, no interception. Sam Howell, 8 of 12, 94 yards, one touchdown, zero interceptions. Total in totality was 20 of 27, 201 yards, two touchdowns. Look good. I look nice. I'm excited about that. I was decent. Malik Davis, 7 carries, 39 yards. Israel Abanikanda, 7 carries, 36 yards. Jadon Blue, 8 carries, 19 yards. Sam Hale, 2 carries, 15 yards. Joe Milton, 7 carries, 10 yards. Anthony Smith, 1 carry, 9 yards. And Phil Maffa, 4 carries, 9 yards, who went out of the game with an injury. Okay. Now, so let's stop right here and let's pause. If you noticed on the cover, you saw, some things that we're going to talk about. But one of the things we're talking about is Malik Davis. Malik Davis, I think, did his part to let us know that he's running back too. How you feel about this, Autumn?
I mean, we still got a couple more games. You know I'm pulling for Jadon Blue. Y'all know that's what I'm pulling for. But honestly, I'm good with whoever is going to be able to do the job of running back too. Like, I'm not asking for running back one numbers, but I am asking significantly for some numbers. So I'm good with any of these guys that they're going to who's going to show up and who's going to do what needs to be done, to be honest.
I get it. I get it, Autumn. Honestly, I do. Here's my point with this whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Phil got hurt. Second, I mean, ribs, and you got to understand, when we're talking about the NFL, there's injured and there's hurt. You play hurt. Now, had this been regular season, I'm sure he would have played on, right? But the fact that, he came out the game, you didn't get a chance to really see what he could do and how he could do it. He Ultra Cowboy too. What's popping, brother? Good to see you, man. He said Guyton looks more comfortable. He has Picasso feet. I always told you, we've talked about this Guyton thing, and I've said several times, the brother's only been playing football for 7 years, been playing this position for 3. So you got to give him grace. He's growing into it. and I think he's going to be a monster this year. All pro year loading right now, Ultra Cowboy, man. And thank you for tapping in.
Here.
Say it again.
We rooting for Guyton over here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ultra Cowboy said he think it's going to be Blue that's going to be the RB2. Um, so back to what I was saying about that. Malik Davis just looks better. The eye test, he looked better. I mean, Malik Davis had a 14-yard long run, right? Nobody else had a run longer than 9, and that was Israel. Jaden only had a 4-yard run, right? He looks better. I mean, let's talk about it. Out of the backfield, 2 catches of 15 yards. That's dope. He was targeted twice. He caught it twice, and he went for 15 yards. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. I'll take that. But when it comes to running the rock, though, toting the rock is just as big, man.
Well, and I know there was some concern because the Blue was fumbling in practice or something. So I know there was some concern there. I just think we got 2 more games left, preseason games left, to make a decision. So I think I kind of like the 3-game factor because that first game you just really, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, what do we have? What's going on? That second game should be more of a fine tune. By the end of that game, I feel like they should know who's going to be where. And then, you got that last game just for whatever at that point. So we got another game to keep an eye on him and see how it plays out, I guess.
Well, the final cuts are happening in 2 weeks, 13 days. You're going to find out if you're going to be home sitting down watching the season on your sofa or if you're going to be a part of the Dallas Cowboys roster.
And that means too, right, that there's still room for trade, right? There's still room for acquisitions between now and 2 weeks.
It definitely means that. I mean, we still got a month or so, maybe almost 2 months to be able to acquire some folks. I mean, that's the doors on that. Setting a 53-man roster is the most important thing. And what I'm saying about this, we're going to practice against New Orleans later on this week. I think that starts Wednesday, right? So we'll get some more work and some more reps. Before we play our preseason game, we load up to go play the preseason game in Arizona. Which I'm excited about that. But still in all, man, I think Malik is. I hear both of you. I hear you and Ultra Cowboy. Y'all are both saying, y'all are pulling for Blue. I'm pulling for Blue. Problem is that when it comes down to it, I just think it's gonna be Malik.
Okay. I mean, I get it.
I mean, he's just showing more pop.
Yeah.
He's showing more pop. That's the only thing.
100.
Camden Brown, 3 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns, 39 yards, the longest one, 3 targets. So he's targeted 3 times, caught the ball 3 times, and 62 yards, 2 of them just happened to be a touchdown. Man, Camden Brown is making this thing challenging in the receiver room.
The touchdowns were not just a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? The one he fought for, and the other one he kind of mossed it. So it's getting spooky over there in that wide receiver room. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Yeah. So I mean, so much so Trayshawn Holden is gone. Trayshawn Holden got it. He got his walking papers today. They went ahead and gave him that cellophane bag and told him, "Hey man, put stuff in here. Let me get your iPad back." You know what I'm saying? And let me go on and let you go. I got your plane ticket back to the crib.
We see you on the flip side, brother.
Yeah, man. And I mean, he may still yet be claimed for the practice team, but he definitely took all of his Cowboys media down off of his social media. And I mean, I don't know if he would want to come back to the practice team. Hey, man, but when you just get outworked, you just get outworked. There's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, you just got outworked. And Camden Brown, while he is, an HBCU grad, and he didn't play against, he didn't play at Oregon and play against, Power 5 football. Still a player, man. Still a player. He's out here playing. I mean, hey, if he does this again, he's made the 53-man roster. But you got Pickens, you got CD, you got Flo, you got Turpin. There's really only one more spot, right?
Yeah.
And we're still fighting for those. Anthony Smith, who was our draft pick, number 83 from East Carolina. Jonathan Mingo, still fighting. Jordan Hudson. Man, MVS, skillet hands.
I mean, we don't. Come on now, we don't.
He doesn't count.
He just don't count at all.
He don't count. I mean, we already know he's not getting anything. He's not a part of this conversation. He's not. But again, it's challenging, because Mingo hadn't looked bad, and we got him for a 4th round draft pick, so I mean, letting him go means you just kind of wasted a 4th round draft pick. But if Camden Brown is able to produce, and I mean, I sent you his tape, Autumn. You looked at him in college, he does nothing but do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what his tape shows. This is who he is, right? So all he's doing is doing what he does.
And it makes me feel so good that he's coming from an HBCU. Like, get that young man. I mean, listen, if he does what he needs to do, again, we got to always put that out there. But, if he looks anything like he did this last game, in the next game, I mean, he has to have the job.
Yeah, I think so. And so the next position we got to look at is tight end. 2 of them didn't play. Fergie didn't play. Brevin Spann-Ford, I don't think he played at all. I don't think he was in the game. No, he wasn't in the game.
I don't see him.
So what does that tell us? You had Schoonmaker and you had Michael Trigg. Michael Trigg targeted 5 times, caught 4 passes for 30 yards. Schoonmaker is in a contract year, and I just don't see Luke having. What does Luke do good?
You don't see nothing. Again, I ain't keep up with homie last year, so he ain't out there popping it like that.
Luke, that was a rhetorical question, because it's like he doesn't do anything just like over average, right? And he's definitely not a better pass catcher than Michael Trigg.
Okay.
I just can't see Dallas keeping Luke Schoonmaker on the roster.
You mean this year or after his contract is up?
I don't think he makes the 53.
Really?
I don't think, because you're going to keep 3 tight ends, 4 tight ends maybe, right? But you're going to keep 3 because you have to understand big boy fullback is going to be listed as a tight end, right? So there's your 4th tight end. I don't know that Schoonmaker stays on the squad. Maybe, we put him on the practice team and somebody else, he clears waivers and he stays on the practice team. But I don't know that he makes the 53.
What do you know how long his contract initially was?
It's over with this year. This is it.
No, but how long was it? Do you know?
Rookie contract, 3 years.
It was 3 years. Okay.
Him and Mavi came in same time. just boo-boo. Both of them boo-boo water. But Schoonmaker, like I said, Schoonmaker doesn't give you anything. Michael Trigg does, and I don't know. I just don't know. I can't see Schoonmaker staying around and Trigg goes. He said, Cowboys don't stick around peaks young. I don't Cowboys don't stick around peaks young. Maybe he's saying Cowboys don't cut the stick around the young cats that stick around. I don't know. I just don't see. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, Cowboy Magic Man, you gotta kind of
rephrase that.
Yeah, rephrase it.
Sorry.
He said, I met second round picks young man.
You met the one who was drafted in the second round. Is that what you said?
I think that's what he's saying. Cowboys don't cut second round
Round
picks,
picks. Okay.
young man.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right.
This one they will. This one they will. You got to understand this Cowboys magic. Great comment. Thank you for your comment. You have to understand this one thing. We've been looking for this archetype for years. I've said this on every podcast. We've been looking for this archetype for years. John Smith, Peyton Hendershot. You've been looking for these guys. Fant. You've been looking for that guy who could get up the seam, catch, and who can block. Right? Schoonamaker is an inline blocker, but he ain't as good. That's why Brevin Spanford clearly took the second place. Schoonamaker was supposed to be the second tight end. He's not. Clearly. Brevin Spanford has taken that place. So after him, you gotta have some type of value intrinsically that we want to keep on the football team, and Michael Trigg is doing that. Michael Trigg is showing us, hey man, throw me the ball, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, Trigg was popping.
Yeah, and if we see, I'm just saying, Autumn, if we see it again, if we see Trigg do this again and replicate it, you might as well just go and sign him up for your 53. I think he makes it. And Schoonman, like I said, he said it's the phone. Go Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
no worries. We
Teamwork.
Yeah, it makes the dream work. We working with you. We gonna figure it out. Either that or I thought he was Bizarro Superman Texas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, Autumn, I can't see Schoonmaker staying around after this. I just can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
we gonna see.
He's right in the sense of where you're saying the draft capital and where he was. That's why I'm saying, it's really challenging for us to get rid of Mingo. But when the play on the field, and that's the thing I love about Shotty and CP. Shotty and CP don't care nothing about that, man. What they want? What they're caring about? They're caring about that production on the field. That's what they care about.
As they should.
Yeah, and that's what listen, all that politics stuff, we want to win. We want to win in Dallas. That's what we want to. But the fans are tired of just going out here spending money. Yeah, we are the most lucrative franchise in sports. Okay, so what? That don't mean we win.
The most recognized, the most scrutinized, the most everything. So it's not even a want to win. It's we have to win. Yeah. We have to at this point.
Yeah,
and that's the type of urgency we need right now. And it looks to me, with all that again has gone on in the off season, I feel like I think they've all always understood the urgency, but now it's like, okay, we got to do something different. Like what we've been doing has not been working. We got to get aggressive out here, and that's exactly what's been going on.
Yeah, Timmy Santiago, we want to win. Facts, absolutely. We got to get the dubs. I'm not sitting here and I'm just not gonna go through another mediocre season. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I told, like I said to everybody, I'm gonna be insufferable this year because the defense is showing up and the offense is showing that they're still the offense from last year. They're doing it. And just like Shotty said in the press conference today, I watched the press conference. He was saying that, hey, man, we got some wrinkles. We ain't showing none of those wrinkles. We're showing people in different positions. You saw that today. So he's flipping some people around to see if he can get better production out of those guys. These guys are already, just like CP made an in-game adjustment in preseason. This is not a team that's sitting back, waiting for the crows to come home and the roosters to roost. We're trying to go get it, man. We want to win. That is what that is. We're trying to get dubs out here. We're trying to get the dubs. That's what we want. Dubs. That's it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I saw a clip from his. I'm glad you brought it up because I wanted to talk about it. I saw a clip from the press conference as well. Hey, Nato, how you doing? I saw a clip from the conference as well, and what I liked that he said was, "We're not done." He said, "We're not done developing our players. We're not done getting the young guys ready to go. We're not done potentially adding pieces. But I love our roster. I love the makeup of the young men in that room, the way they love one another, the way they care about one another." So yeah,
Yeah,
they,
definitely.
he's on go. Like they are on go over there.
Yeah. I mean, for real, it's like it's a different attitude. And he worked at this family chemistry and establishing this family chemistry all throughout the offseason, right? And it's gonna pay dividends. It went when what we're about to talk about next. Q saw it and he texted. He said, "Man, I've been wanting to play with this dog for forever." Basically, you know what I'm saying? Quentin is ready. You got to understand when you're putting the right people in the right positions, and you're acquiring the right things, and you've got people who are sitting here saying, "Hey, man," and we're just gonna go ahead and go into it. We picked up Von Miller. The Cowboys picked up Von Miller yesterday, and Von Miller's now a Cowboy. Last year he had 9 sacks. But here's the deal: what has been happening? If you've been on social media, you've been seeing Von Miller. I ain't gonna say he was begging, but he was like, "Man, I want to be a Cowboy. Make
Yep.
me a Cowboy." He shared a picture of Dakota Rain Prescott with the championship trophy, and he shared that on. He was like, "Let's go!" Right? This
Yep.
is this is somebody who wants to play for your team. And guess what? The rest of all of these guys in the locker room want to play for your team. That's what's different, Cowboy Nation. That's what's different. These guys don't just want to wear the star on their helmet so they get paid. They proud of that star on their helmet, and they want to go win something. They want to make it mean something again. Cowboy Nation, don't you want the star to mean something again?
It needs. Listen, I don't get me started. Okay, I was trying to be calm today. It's not even a. I need this. I need it to mean something. Okay, I'm gonna say exactly what I said when we did the recap. I spent money. I have not purchased a Dallas Cowboy, not Nathaniel, in years, especially a jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I done spent money. I'm not playing. And I just might show up at a game. I'm already looking. Me and my son was looking. We already listen. Do not PMO. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Listen,
We need this. Like we're fighting. Like the fans are fighting for our lives in these comments, in these social media streets, on these live streams. It is a fight. And I'm 10
listen.
toes. Now when I'm in, I'm in. So I'm in. I done bought in once again, and I'm here. Y'all not gonna tear me down. I'm gonna go. May don't know, he know me. I'm gonna go. 10 toes. Okay. All right. I'm calm back
I'm
down.
just so no, Autumn, you're right, but this is what I'm saying. Cowboy Nation, we deserve good things. We deserve nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? We've stood here, we've stood through the lean years, down years, all of the above, and now we've got coaches who believe in symmetry, who believe in family, who are putting together that family orientated uh, um, locker room. And you don't have a lot of the individual stars anymore. You don't have those guys who are just for themselves and they're going after their own contract. Nah, Dakota for years has taken pay cuts to keep people here for years, right? Yeah, they made him the highest paid quarterback at one time. Yeah, but he's taking cuts, deferred years. Also, he could get people in here. The boy want to win, man.
No, he does. If anybody deserves it, it's Dakota. If anybody deserves it, it's number 4. He has been the most criticized quarterback in the NFL for years. And I'll say that even like you can hear people tearing other quarterbacks down like Lamar, and you know what I mean? Like you hear it, but when it comes to Dak, it's like it's a thing.
It's
Like
disrespectful. That's
it is
what it is.
so
It's
disrespectful
disrespectful.
because it's not like he's not producing. And that's where it gets shaky. Like y'all act like Dak don't produce. And that's one thing that he does. But he cannot continue to carry this team on his back. He
Well,
can't
football is a team sport.
full.
Yeah, it's a team sport. And your defense, even though you score 28 points a game, Autumn, your defense has to stop somebody. If you know what I'm saying, that just is what it is. You can't score 28 and the defense give up 29 and expect to win any football games. It's not gonna happen. But I tell you what, though,
There has to be room for a margin of error in every single position. There has to be room for that.
listen,
There's not one perfect anything.
I tell you one thing, though, Autumn. I tell you one thing. That offense gonna have some help this year. That's what that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. That offense gonna have some help. So we brought Von Miller in, and what people think, we're not bringing Von Miller in to play every play. He's not doing that. He may get 10 to 12 plays a game, right? But in those 10 to 12 plays, especially if we're ahead, 7 to 10 points, we're rushing the passer. Guess who's gonna get to the quarterback?
It's gonna be that man.
Gonna be Von Miller, right? Yeah, I don't care that he's 37. He said, I wish you guys luck. I'll lock y'all in. Good conversation. Yes, sir. Thank you for rocking with us, man. Chris Sawyer, what's popping? He said, hey, Maud, hey, I'm running late for dinner. I understand, bro. But like I said, you get Von Miller in here, and I like what Vaughn said. Vaughn said this, Autumn, that made me happy to hear this, right? This is what he said. He said, I'm gonna affect and impact 12 to 18 plays a game. And he said, those are plays I may not even be in. He said, but I'll be able to speak to the people who are in and tell them game situation, pass on my knowledge and share that with them. Because if it's anything that I'm proud of, is everywhere I've been a great teammate. I want to cry. I wanted to drop one right there. Right there, I wanted to drop one because that's right in line with what Shotty did. And in the background, he said, hey, man, my first memory of football is hearing my dad screaming, and I run to the back, and the Cowboys had scored a touchdown. He's from DeSoto, Texas. He's from DeSoto, Texas, which if you're not a familiar, DeSoto is a suburb of Dallas. Okay? So if you're not, right off Camp Wisdom Road, it's a suburb, right? And I'm just trying to let everybody know the man wanted to be a Cowboy so he could be at home and bring a Super Bowl home for his family. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. If this is not something that excites you as a Cowboy fan, I don't know if you're waiting on Max Crosby to be excited, I'm sorry. It may happen, it may not happen, but you need to get excited about this. This is something you need to be excited about.
That's a fact. And just the fact that he's a veteran, he's been around, and it's not like he's just a veteran though. Like he's literally that guy. He's that guy that you want around your rookies. He's that guy that you want to mentor these young guys, not just play by play, but the whole scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I can just only imagine how crazy it is stepping into an NFL environment, especially the Dallas Cowboys. Like the pressure, like I'm sure that there's just so many things that he can help them navigate. So that's what excites me about it.
I love it. And he's 13 he's a perennial Hall of Famer. He's going to wear a gold jacket. Don't know if he's first ballot. I think he is. I think he's first ballot.
For
Um,
sure.
but 138.5 sacks, right? He's about to be number. Oh man, if he gets 12 this year, let's just play the average. He got 9 last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got 9 last year. He's at 138.5. Terrell Suggs is 139. Jason Taylor is 139, who's in the Hall of Fame. Michael Strahan's 141. That's only 3 tackles. That's only 3 sacks. Michael Strahan's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Taylor, 142. That's 4 sacks for Vaughn. Say he gets 5 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
At 147, he'll be at number 9.
All time.
And the next person in front of him is Alan Page at 148. And guess what he got next to his name? A Hall of Famer. If you get up in these numbers, you're a Hall of Fame. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And if he for some odd reason gets 12, we're looking at him up, 7, right under Jack Youngblood. And if we go to
He's definitely gonna do it. He's definitely a Hall of Famer for sure.
but here's my thought process. When you put together a collective of people who want to be around each other, who want to win for each other, who want to be there for each other, good things will happen. You can catch lightning in a bottle. And you're only as good as your second and third team. And you need people like Vaughn who can come in and be instant defense, instant offense. You need that. That's why you want Camden Brown on the roster. That's instant offense. If he's in the red zone, throw it up. Boy gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And we already got one of them. We already got one of them at GP. We got one. And to have another one, I'm just saying. Listen, Cowboy Nation, get excited.
Buckle
Get
up.
excited. Get excited because it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Autumn, pun shots, Autumn. Go ahead.
So I do want to note this a tweet that I saw earlier today, because of course they're still, and I'm trying to figure out exactly why, which is another reason why I also kind of mentioned this in the short that I did. So everybody, y'all make sure y'all check that out. There's still talk, even like negative talk, about the Parsons trade. And I don't know if people understand what has happened since then. So let me run it down to you. Quinnen Williams, George Pickens, Tyler Booker, Donovan, I'm going to just say E because I can't say his last name right now.
Just call him Easy.
Ravel, we just call him Easy, okay. Kenny Clark, Jalen Thompson, Malachi Lawrence, Caleb Downs, and Von Miller. So we cut the fat from a great player. I mean, like, we not gonna put no shade. We ain't gonna shade him like that because he's another guy. You know what I mean? Like he was the man. Cut that off. We was mad at Jerry, as we are every year. Because, at the time, we couldn't see the vision. But we also couldn't see the vision when he cut old boy with that got that CTE right now. I can't even think of his name right now. That was down here. Y'all know who I'm talking about. All them years ago. That trade that he did, the famous one. Okay.
The most famous trade he's ever made is the Herschel Walker trade. And I'm going to tell you, that was worth it. That was worth it. I mean,
this is what I'm saying.
We pillaged.
What I'm saying. So
that was Jimmy. That was Jimmy that made that call. But this is probably one of the best. This is the best thing he's done since then.
Then, right? So I want us to. My parting shot is I want us to take our focus off of what has happened. I understand things have been traumatic. I understand that each one of us are in somewhat a toxic relationship with the Dallas Cowboys. I do. I get it. I understand it. But maybe, just maybe they done got themselves together. It looks pretty positive to me. I'm giving it another shot. So let's let go of all of we've already talked about letting go of all of the, we're not having any drama. So there's no point in keep bringing it up, the drama of the past. So now we cut the fat and it's up from here. Okay? So let's stick to preseason. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see who's going to win these spots. Let's get excited about it and go Cowboys.
Yeah, man. Autumn, I'm with you. I feel the whole thing. I mean, the Micah trade paid dividends, and then ever since him, we've been cooking. We've been cooking, man. Jerry Jr., Will McClay, Steven, all of them guys, now CP, all of them guys are cooking, man. They cooking, and then I mean they are cooking, and Jerry's staying out the way, and I ain't mad about that. I ain't mad. I am not mad about that at all. I'm super excited. And look, he said, hoping not to fill up my cuss jar this year. Yeah, I mean we're gonna have a couple cusses. It's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. But again, the egregious way we were losing games is over. That mean, the touching the kickoff after you done ran a kick return back. You touched an onside kick. They get the ball and score, and there's over. I mean, we were losing games in so many hurtful ways. They were finding ways to bruise my feelings. But this is a different football team. You don't have the Tank Lawrences. You don't have the Micah Parsons. You don't have the Trayvon Diggs. You don't have the guys who didn't necessarily have a team chemistry and a team outlook on Donovan Wilson. You don't have those guys on this squad. And I'm so thankful for that. And my parting shot is this, man. When you look at the addition of Von Miller, I don't think the Cowboys are done. And people will say, hey, this don't move the needle. Vaughn is too old. Da, da, da. You have to look at the way that the team is being constructed. It's being constructed to play it in pieces. So in other words, we've got the run lineup. You're not running against this lineup. We've got the go get us a pass sack lineup. And then you've got the all-purpose lineup. And when you have players and you've got the talent, then you put the coaching on top of that. Like I said, CP was coaching, and this was a preseason game. He was like, wait a minute, let me alter that. And another thing I thought was interesting, listening to what Shotty said, is he was coaching without a call sheet. That's crazy. That means everything. He knows what he wants to do. He ideally knows he has a plan, and he's coming into the game and he executes that plan. That's what you want to see out of your coach. And Shotty, those guys and Clayton, both of them are working together, and they're going to put together an offense that's going to be unbelievable this year. I wouldn't have said this before, but if I see it again, if I see this performance out of Camden Brown or Michael Trigg, this offense could be better than it was last year. If either one of those guys are what we see they are in practice and in this first preseason game, you're looking at the number one offense in the league.
Easily.
And what that says about our defense that stops them on a continual basis in practice is that our defense is way better than we think as well.
I believe it's way better than anything that we've seen.
Yeah.
Like just like listening to people who's actually been at the camps, like it's amazing to hear. Of course, I'm going to mention Caleb Downs, like the intellect there, like his football IQ is ridiculous. He's just You're in for a treat watching that
I
game.
think so. I think so. I think the defense is going to be better than what we know, and that I mean that's my parting shot. You guys get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Make sure that you like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. So when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. As for me and myself and my girl Autumn, my road dog, we gonna see y'all here, same bad time, same bad channel. And don't be surprised if we pop up right after the Cowboy game this week as well, preseason game. We're gonna holler at you boys. We appreciate you for rocking with us. Peace.
Peace.